What's up guys, my name's Sammy and welcome back to the iAuthority Network. So, after my last video, which was basically me explaining why I don't think the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus would be a good purchase and something I'm not looking forward to, I decided to make this one. And this one's basically a video saying what smartphones I think we should look forward to in the year 2018 and why I think they will provide you with a good experience overall. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're gonna go from least exciting to the last exciting. So the one I'm most excited for will be at the very end of this video, and I'm sure you can tell by the shirt what I'm most excited for already. But let's begin. So first off, I think a phone that, if you watched my last video, you'll kind of be like, wait, what? But there will be a whole separate video on it that will go into even greater detail than this one. So first up on my list is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And the reason I think the Note 9 will be an exciting smartphone in 2018 is because as a heavy iPhone user and a very hardcore Apple user, I find that the Note series is kind of like the best Samsung has to offer. Proof of this last year is with the Note 8 sporting the dual lens camera for the first time on a Galaxy device. And while I don't love every feature of it, especially not the pen, the S Pen, I have to say it is kind of like what the best Samsung has to offer. So I always kind of look at it and go, okay, this is what they offer. Here's what I don't like, but here's the best of what they offer. So I'm very excited to see what Samsung has in store with the Galaxy Note 9. And one thing that I'm really looking forward to, especially about the Note 9, is the rumors say that the Note 9 will have an embedded fingerprint reader under the display, and being that Samsung really does care about the fingerprint reader, that's why they've kept it around. I expect this to be something that really grips, that they really take advantage of. It really grips the user in. So for that reason, number 6 goes to the Samsung Note 9. At number 5, I have the OnePlus 6. So OnePlus is a very budget-friendly smartphone company, but they really don't skip out on flagship features. A perfect example of this is the OnePlus 5T, offering a very good and snappy facial recognition unlocking feature. And I have to give it to OnePlus 5. They really deliver flagship features at a budget price. They've yet to do something that really captured my attention. I've always kind of looked at it as a very good Android experience. But hopefully this year, the OnePlus 6 is what really gets me excited, because, I don't know, the OnePlus 5T, yeah, it was good. It looks like a great phone. Definitely delivers a very nice Android experience running Oxygen OS, but I'd like to see more from OnePlus. I'd like to see them kind of go in their own direction. Not so much with design, because I'm a huge fan of the iPhone design, but mostly in terms of features. I'd like to see them mixed up a little bit. I don't know, just try something a little different, some pizzazz. So that's why I'm going to put the OnePlus 6 at the number 5 spot. Alright, number 4. This one's a little bit controversial, only because I don't know. I feel like if I don't put it in there, it would be at a loss, but I'm going to throw it in there anyway. Number 4 is the Google Pixel 3 XL. So I was extremely underwhelmed with the last 2 Pixel devices, especially the first generation Pixel. I feel like the first one was definitely rushed. It was an attempt to compete with the iPhone 7 Plus, but it didn't work out so well. And I feel like this year, now that Google has had 2 years and 2 not so great starts, in my opinion, that this year I'm really hoping they're going to take it to the next level, because I always found that the Pixels and devices that were directly released from Google always seemed to run the best. They always got the latest software updates, and they were always the quickest via Android. And they have so much potential that they just haven't yet taken advantage of, and I'd really like to see them take advantage, especially on the Pixel 3 XL, being that there's only so much you can do with the space on a small smartphone. I feel like with a bigger smartphone, they could definitely do something like with what they've done on the iPhone 8 and 7 Plus, and even the iPhone 10. Give it a dual lens camera and really step up the bar there, because their camera quality is already great, but I'd like to see them go a step further. I'd also like to see the Pixel XL 3. Just, I don't know. I would just like, I'd like an exclusive feature mostly for the XL, because you can take more advantage of bigger screen real estate, and I don't feel like the other two Pixels are doing that right now. So the Pixel 3 XL has me excited. I'm hoping to see things like water resistance, which almost every other phone has on this list, with the exception of the OnePlus 5, the OnePlus 6, sorry. I'd like to see Google really step up the game, and I feel like this year it's going to happen with the Pixel 3 XL. Alright, so number 3 on my list, the LG G7. So the LG series last year, the LG G6, did not catch on very well, despite the fact that it was the first 2017 phone to release with small bezels and a very nice, in my opinion, clean design. It was kind of overdone by Samsung's Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, which that's good for Samsung, but I feel like LG offers the best Android experience right now, at least in my opinion. They have a very clean UI, and I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the LG G7, because the G6 there wasn't a lot of hype, there wasn't a lot of advertisement for it, and I feel like this year, now that LG knows what not to do, that they can really hit a home run with the LG G7. In terms of features, I'm not really sure what to ask for other than a removal of the headphone jack. That would just be great, but that's just my personal list and what I'd like to see in the LG G7, but we'll have to find out. Long story short, just my number 3, keep an eye out for the LG G7. At number 2 on my list, the iPhone SE 2. Now this phone's exciting because there's a lot you can do with the iPhone SE. I don't think we're going to get a major refresh in terms of Face ID and OLED, because that would make it less of the budget phone that it is. But I would like to see upgraded internals. And it has me really excited because there's a lot that I could see Apple doing. I could see them adding 3D Touch maybe to the display and just improve upon its overall design. And I'm really excited to see what they do with the iPhone SE 2. And the number 1 phone I am looking forward to the most out of 2018 by far, the iPhone 10 Plus. So last year we did get the iPhone 10. It was an amazing design. The only trouble was that while it had a bigger screen than the iPhone 8 Plus and 7 Plus respectively, there's so much you could do with an iPhone 10 Plus. I would love to see a redesigned control center. I'm not a big fan of swiping down from the top right ear, but I also understand why it's there. The main thing I'm hoping to see from the iPhone 10 Plus is the camera, because is the camera orientation specifically, because I know in the iPhone 10 it's vertical, and I'd just like to see what Apple has in store for the iPhone 10 Plus. Just because, to be honest, I think the iPhone 10 was the best phone of 2017, and I'm very excited to see where Apple continues with this line of iPhone 10 models in the future. So be sure to keep a lookout for the iPhone 10 Plus, and that's why it's my number 1. Alright guys, so if you liked the video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to stay up to date with all my videos and such, be sure to click the little bell icon down below. Alright guys, this is Sammy from the iAuthority Network. Until next time, peace.